All right, let's make some lunch. All right, I got some chicken frying up. A little bit of tomato going. So I marinated the chicken, cut it up and marinated it, froze it, so it would stay nice and cold traveling. So it's got some good seasoning going on here. I'm going to add to it just a little bit of bacon grease. Which I also brought from home. I'll show you this in just a second. All right, onions, tomato. I've got some tortillas and some lettuce I brought from home. And then, because I was trying to do more than one type meal, I didn't buy shredded cheese. I bought some cheese cubes or cheese sticks. And I had some olives and other things, but I'm kind of pressed for time. So I'm just gonna finish this up here. Show you real quick. See it. Anyway, let me finish it up and I'll show you the finished product. Okay. That's all done. So let me do it. Cheese, onion, tomato, see, that's some chicken. We even got that. All right, chicken. Some sour cream. and some lettuce. Oh, there we go. A little better. All right. Let's give it a test. Very good. All right, I'm going to finish eating. We're hit the road. Hello, everyone. Okay, so I'm at a rest area in Nebraska, not too far from Wyoming, but I figured I'm going to go ahead and cook this meal up for lunch. And then if there's any left, I'll stop somewhere in Wyoming, maybe before the campsite. I'll still have to store all this stuff away from me where I'm going to be sleeping, but I just figured it would be easier. Plus, it'll give me more time to explore the campsite. So, anyway, I'm going to chop these veggies up and get it cooking. So, probably take that off first. And I don't figure you need to see my ugly mug, so you can just watch me chop them. I'm watching the fan too. I got the windows down. That's pretty good in the shade. There's not much shade for the vehicles in the park, so I didn't want it to get too hot. Mushrooms. Mushrooms. Cook down to about nothing. Oh, my allergies. I need to take some nasal meds. I think my other allergies. Part of it's just all the dust being cooked up. Even driving on the interstate, the tractors or semis that are going on those gravel roads off to the side, like the frontage roads. Ooh-wee. It does. All and I'm sure. Normally I would use mandarins, but you do what you can. What you got. You're on the road. All right. Big. Small. And then I have already chopped up broccoli and cabbage. And move that to the side. I'm going to get set up with the camp stove. We go. Okay, let's get to cooking. I've got a pan here, and I've put a little bit of sesame oil and seasoning, and I've already got my beef also marinated. Some of that in there. Sear not. Sorry, this is not one of the fondue today. It's not sitting on a very sturdy ledge. This in here. Ooh, it smells good. You can see how it tastes. I kind of need my own. All right. These. mushrooms, carrots. Smells good. And I'll show you this here in just a second. And I'll get the broccoli and all that. Okay. So what we got so far. Smells good. All right, now some broccoli. Snap peas. Some Brussels. Some cabbage. There were a few carrots in here, but I like carrots. So I got a few more. And then that came with a little sauce. I'm going to put on here in a second. Forgot to bring my lid, but that's okay. It's cooking pretty good. Smelling good. Looking good. This is the most boring cooking ever. Okay. It's gonna taste good. All right. So we got all that in there, and I'm gonna add the sauce to it. Ginger garlic sauce. So the other little mixture that I made had sesame oil, some garlic, soy sauce, some ginger, some teriyaki sauce. So this is going to have all kinds of different flavors, but it's all right. It's international. Have everything you want. Okay, right there. Slide it open. Smelling good. Got my water. A minute. Just a little bit. Put off some water. Veggies. Man, up here on these plains, something. I think we're just about there. A little bit more. Delicious. All right. Turn it off. Ooh, it's hot. Ready? See? Excellent. let me eat up, and I'll see you later.
Okay, I'm gonna make a fire just big enough to get some coals. I got some charcoal in there. Get some coals to heat up my pasty, which I made yesterday at Kyle's. I made some for him for his freezer, and also that's what we had for dinner. Had one extra. So once I get the coals going here, I'm just gonna set that on top of there. It's not windy right now, but it is supposed to become windy later, so I don't want to have a fire going. Then up here, the fire danger was much lower than down below where we were at the Pony Express station, but I just don't want to take any chances. So just big enough to enjoy a little campfire and get those coals going so that I can just put that Dutch oven on there. All it has to do is just warm up. It's already cooked, so there's that. Okay, I'm gonna make a fire just big enough to get some coals. I got some charcoal in there. Get some coals to heat up my pasty, which I made yesterday at Kyle's. I made some for him for his freezer, and also that's what we had for dinner. Had one extra. So once I get the coals going here, I'm just gonna set that on top of there. It's not windy right now, but it is supposed to become windy later, so I don't want to have a fire going. Then up here, the fire danger was much lower than down below where we were at the Pony Express station, but I just don't want to take any chances. So just big enough to enjoy a little campfire and get those coals going so that I can just put that Dutch oven on there. All it has to do is just warm up. It's already cooked, so there's that. Okay, mostly coals. There's a few flames still going, but good enough to keep it warm, and we'll just let that burn out and then cover it all up. Dinner will be ready before you know it. All right, everyone. So I didn't get here as early as I would like. That's because I've hiked over 14 miles today, most of it above 10,000 feet. So I'm a little pooped. I've been taking altitude sickness medicine, but I can feel it. But this is my camp. I'm at Parowan Petroglyph Park in Utah. Closest city is probably Minersville. And anyway, I did something different for dinner. I'm going to show you this. So I knew that I would be on the road for a good deal of the day today. So I purchased one of these. I think they call them an electric lunchbox. Truck drivers use them a lot. Steve Wallace gave me the idea. Anyway, I've got it hooked up to my jackery. I had it hooked up to the van as I was driving, but since I've been here setting up camp, I hooked up to the jackery. And I'm going to turn this off and unzip it, and then we're going to see what it looks like. Okay, well, it smells delicious, and it sounds like it's cooking. I just threw everything in here. It's not been stirred yet. So let's take a look. Ooh, yum. So this is pasta carbonara. Do it around here. Oh yeah, it cooked up really good. Some pasta, some cream. Sorry, I'm not even showing it to you. I'm sorry. My mouth's watering. Some chicken, some peas, some corn. Just kind of threw it all in this little container and heated it up. And boy, it smells delicious. All right, well, there are bugs aplenty here. It's going to rain. It has been raining. Oh, look, the moon. How beautiful. So I'm not going to put the awning out, and I'm not going to have anything out here. I'm not going to put out my chairs or anything. I'm going to put everything inside there. I'm not going to start a fire tonight. It's been really windy where this storm's been rolling out. Although somebody has some stuff. I don't know that I'd want to burn that. It all looks like treated wood. But anyway, hopefully in the morning, the sun will come up right over there. I think I just saw a little thing scurry. Earlier I saw a gray fox. So, and I chose this site, first of all, to be away from some of the others. But also, I was hoping maybe right up there tomorrow morning might see some of the wild life that's around here. So, anyway, y'all have a good night. Bye. Okay, here it is. Time for the verdict. Oh my gosh. This is so good. This is just like if I had done it in my oven. Like for real. If you can see all the yummy goodness. I got me a little slice of bread as well. So I'm going to sit here and enjoy this and catch up with you all later.
So pretty.
All right, time to start some supper. Start with some beef. And I hate that it's processed, but I couldn't find shaved beef when I was looking for it. So this will work. I'm just gonna cut this out, dice it if you will. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just like that. Step one. All right, melting some butter. Put that beef. Put it inside there. Brown it up real quick. I know you can't see into the pan. I'm sorry. I couldn't get the angle on this. Good enough. But trust me, I'm browning it. Smells good. Even if it is. Okay. I like mine a little crispy. Just a little bit longer. Okay. Turn that off and let it. And let me get a plate and we'll go into the next. Okay, beef is browned, as you can see. Some more butter. Okay, and then I'm going to put some flour in, make a little bit of a roux. And again, you're just going to have to trust that I'm doing this because you can't see, can you? Okay, now some heavy cream. Mix them all together. A little bit more. I don't know why I'm skimping on it. All right. Get my little brother going here. I'm going to add some Parmesan. Quite a bit, actually. All right. And then what's left of my cream delicious from the other night? Which isn't a lot, but look to that. It was condensed, so now I turn my fire out. There we go. Okay. All right. All right, gonna let that rest. And the final part of this is coming up. Okay, actually this is second to last. I also added some peas to our other mixture. But now I'm gonna toast up some bread here. Have some brioche left from the other night, or the other day I made a bunch of French toast for me and Kyle. And had a piece with my pasta meal the other night. And saved a couple pieces for tonight. Toast these up real good. I like my stuff crisp and toasty. So if you don't, there are other, this is just a griller for like burgers or steaks. There are things you can buy specifically for toast. But like I said, I kind of, I like mine crispy. So I'm just using this basket. I have one of those. I've used it. It never seems to get the toast the way I want it. Or like if I'm doing grilled cheese, it never gets it the way that I actually like it. Okay. Does this remind any Tamaninis of course, this isn't coal, but roasting bread at Grandma and Grandpa's over the coal stove? Toasting, not roasting. All right. Okay, now I'm going to assemble it all and show you the final product. Okay, here is the final product. It, while I was toasting and getting everything else ready, kind of broke up a little bit, but chipped beef. I put some peas in my gravy and some toast. Let's get to eating.